All right. Good afternoon, or not afternoon, good evening on Wednesday, July 10th, 9:48 p.m. Gonna use my cell phone for extra light, so the light is so much better this time around. My taco shirt, right? Somebody said I didn't have any style, right? Let me see if I can get the back of this. If it's in there, it's in there. I'll see it on the playback. All right. So, my name is Jordan Alexander Riley. On this good Wednesday, I applied to some jobs today, trying to get some work in, trying to get jobs that are going to fit like what I'm trying to do. I'll start out with this right here. I'll be honest. I take I can't even pronounce it. It's a clinical study. It's for stress support. It's a herb. It's a plant-based medication. It's over the counter, so it's not even medication. It's like 60, that glare is dangerous. There's a better picture of it. I take this. I try to take it every day. It's good for stress support. Helps with like the stomach, weight management. So I take that and it helps with thyroid, helps with all that. So like helping me stay fit as much as possible. Today I talked to a Marine recruiter. He's going to, when I'm eligible to go back, because I left the Navy, can't go back for 6 months. I'm gonna go. They have this like thing set up to where they'll help pay for school as I'm active duty, as I'm going to school. So they takes care of my school side of things. Cake. That's literally what I should have done the first time around. I told the recruiter, the Navy recruiter, that like I wanted to be a pilot at the time. I was like, I want to be a pilot. So to be a pilot, you have to be an officer, right? To be an officer, you need a bachelor's degree, right? You would think the recruiter would have like done something about it. Didn't. We're not even gonna get into it. Whole thing's all messed up. It's whatever. It is what it is. My whole like Navy stuff got messed up. That's part of the reason why I left. If we're gonna be completely honest, like what I wanted to do was just they weren't about it. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go to the Marines, and if I die, then you'll see these recordings and be like, damn. It is what it is. I'm trying to achieve all my goals. All goals, not one. I'm not picking one goal. I'm not going to do what people want me to do. I'm going to live the life that I want to my fullest, and I'm going to achieve all my goals. And if that gets me killed, so be it. Ooh, we all die anyways when it's all said and done. So I talked to the Marine recruiter. The 3 schools that I would go to from education would literally be CU Boulder in Colorado. Here in Missouri, it's stuck between Mizzou or KU. And then if I really wanted to go to school, I would go back and I'd go to the University of Michigan, because originally that's when I moved up to Michigan. I originally was trying to go to school there, and I went to community college up there at Washtenaw. I even was like in the middle of transferring up there. I was going through like the pre-med track and kinesiology track. They're like, if you are in like health or like in STEM, you kind of notice that like all the health like medical degrees, they all kind of go together till a certain point and then they separate. Just like all the science degrees, they all kind of literally are on this. You take in like the same track of classes until till it separates at some point, right? I was even working at the U of M hospital. Like that's how. Yeah. So that's how invested I was going to school there. And then, life happens. Didn't work out for me in my favor. I took an L. I took an L in Michigan. I took an L in Virginia. That's why I'm back in Missouri for the 3rd time. A coach messaged me back today. I'm going to try to go coaching in football. It's going to be, they gave me their practice times, and they told me to just come to one of their practices and come and just go talk to them. It would be the KC Eagles football team. I'm gonna go talk to them at one of their practices, and when I get done talking to them and I get back on here, I will tell you how it went, if I got the gig or not. That will be my first step in coaching athletes, coaching kids. You know, you got to start somewhere. I will long term goal with if you go and look at what the KC Eagles have done, that's what I'm trying to do. Long term goal. But you got to get experience. I build sports resume. Like I'm trying to build a military resume. I'm trying to build a sports resume. I'm trying to build a business resume for myself right now. I applied to a couple jobs. I applied to a construction job, 2 construction jobs. I applied to some business and sales jobs, and I applied to some security jobs. So like if I can get into security, that will open some doors. Like I'm going to live my life to its fullest, and I'm gonna get to where I want to go, no matter what happens. I was told the other day that like I was going to lose. I just don't know how to lose. So you could say I'm a sore loser. I don't know. I'm using the extra light from my phone. My phone's doing the extra light. That's how you can see all of this. All of this. All right. Uh, my mood's okay. I'm doing okay. I got this thing, right? I never really been like a bracelet guy, or not bracelet, wrist, whatever this bracelet, wrist, I don't even know. But I'm gonna start rocking some stuff, you know, be a little different, try to get some style. Someone told me my style game is down. Well, I gotta step up my style game. Come on now, shit. I still plan on leaving here Friday. Like no matter what happens, my life is still gonna go on, but I'm still gonna leave here Friday. I'm still gonna go chase my dreams. I'm still gonna like if I gotta go sleep on the side of the road or under a bridge for a while, so be it. It is what it is. My dad is here in Kansas City on the south side. Is he gonna let me stay with him? No, bro. My family's not like that. Some people like my cousin. I could stay for like a week and be cool. My brother, I could stay for like a week and be cool if they talk to me. They're doing their own thing. So like I'm not sad. I love him. He loves me. We don't have the best relationship. It is what it is. I'm definitely not his favorite son right now. He told me last time we talked, one of the times we talked on the phone, I'll keep it like a brief. It's not gonna be like a rant. He goes, you know, my other son doesn't call me as much. And I was like, well, fuck. I'm sorry. Sorry, Dad. Fuck. Life is kicking my ass right now, and I'm trying to get this shit going, man. I've talked to some MMA gyms here. I don't know. That might be, I might have to let that go. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've even like looked at being like a firefighter and cop. Like, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever's watching this, if you're a real hustler, you are going to do any and everything to get by. Do not let people think that like you becoming this and you becoming that is going to be a no, bro. You do what you gotta do to get by. You do what you gotta do. You work the jobs you gotta work so you can work the jobs you want to work, right? That's what I'm gonna do. Hmm. Shit, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Hey, my goal is to get into professional sports at some point. I'm getting there as an athlete. I'm getting there as a coach. I'm getting there as a trainer. It's happening. The whole world could literally come and step on my neck, and I would say thank you for your candor, and just keep walking. It is what it is. Like I wish I knew how to lose the right way. Because if I knew how to lose the right way, right? If I knew how to lose the right way, my ass would literally just go lay down somewhere, fucking just don't do nothing, don't move. I mean, it's taken a lot just to get on here and talk about my life. Because I'm telling you right now, when I graduated high school, you know what the expectation was in my family for me? The expectation was for me to have a college degree, have a house, have a family, have like all that stuff by now. Like I was like one of the like that was the expectation for me, right? That's just what people, and that's literally what or maybe not. Maybe I was just, maybe my family didn't think much of me and are embarrassed of me. If they're embarrassed of me, so be it. Sorry, I don't fit into your. You know what? I'll say this. Maybe that was not the expectation, because you know now that I think about my life, I've always been a black sheep, right? I'm a black sheep in my family. That's what the expectation is like you get a job, you get a house, you do this, you do that, right? You just do what you got to do to fit in the norm. I'm just not normal. Maybe that's my problem. I can literally tell when I talk on the phone with my cousin and like my like family and stuff, they just are kind of like, yeah, dude, yeah, like stop talking to me. I'm like, shit, fuck. All right, you know. Today my mood is good. I'm feeling okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna put other people's expectations on me. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna live the life that I was born to live. So yeah, it is what it is. You know, if I die in the process, then I died doing what I thought was the right thing to do. You know, at the end of the day, this is America. Kind of America, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you. This America, man. If dude, at this point, I don't care about a lot of things. I mean, I care. I'm trying to get my life on track. I'm trying to do the right thing. That getting that coaching job is gonna be great if I can get it. That's gonna be step one for that avenue. Military career, getting that back on track. Yeah, I'm just taking it slow. Um, it's just gonna. And I'm working on getting a car right now too. I picked out a car. It's not. The miles aren't bad. It's the miles are like 80,000, under 15K. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy to get. It's just gonna take some grind. It's gonna take some work. It's gonna take some effort, bro. Keyword effort. You know, once I get myself some wheels, it's gonna be a different ball game. Because when I was in Detroit, I had this silver Explorer, Ford Explorer, right? I would literally sleep in that motherfucker, bro. Outside my boxing gym. There was this boxing gym on the west side of Detroit, and I would literally go sleep in the streets of my car right in front of the gym. And when the gym would open, I would go in. And sometimes I'd fall asleep on like the boxing ring itself or on the floor, like for real, like dead ass. Uh, yeah, you know, like when you're really passionate about something and you really want your life to change, you do what you need to do to get by, and you do what you need to do to get to where you want. Like I said, if you're a real hustler, you're going to do and work any job. There's no job you're not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being like for real, because at the end of the day, money is money. You gotta make some money to make some money. You gotta make some money to make some money. So if you gotta go do what you gotta do it. I don't, hey man, I don't discriminate. Hey, at the end of the day, we're all out here doing what we gotta do to get by. I just hope that, you know, like I said the other night, do not be like me. I'm in my buddy's garage, about to leave here Friday, go sleep on the streets again for like the fourth time in my life, while I'm trying to get my whole life together, and while I'm chasing down my goals and chasing down my passions. Right? I got school and the military figured out. I should have the way that I'm gonna do it this time. That should have been done the first time. So like mistakes, big whoop, cool. Take care of that. That's boom, done. That's one. Working on my sports now. Two, boom, that's done. Number three, working on myself, my mental health. Taking plant based stuff, like vegetarian stuff. Am I saying become like a full vegetarian? If you want to, I've tried it. I cold cut. Or not cold cut. Yeah, it's called cold cut. I cold cutted it, right? It's when you stop eating meats and you just stop. You just start eating what vegetarians eat. Try to use I forgot what it was as a meat replacement. If you do it that way, I'm gonna tell you right now, you got to get used to your whole body like changing. And I'm not saying it changes. I'm saying that like the energy that you need for your body changes. Like when I started becoming like a little bit of vegetarian in Michigan, I didn't really gain weight. Like I was pretty lean. I was lean, but I also had to realize that I was going through a lot, like my whole body. I got kicked out of the Navy for marijuana. and cocaine. So that's what's on my military record. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care if you know, because it's not hard to look that up. I'm going to always be honest on these, because like honesty is really the best policy. I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I can sit here and I can talk about a lot of stuff, and you guys would probably not believe me, but I've been around the world. Or when I say around the world, I'm talking about the United States. I've been to the north and I've been all the way out east, from Virginia all the way back here. And now I'm here rebuilding my life, trying to figure out where to go next. You could say this is a comeback story. I have a trainer. His name is Coach Heller, Heller. You can look him up on Instagram. You go to Emergence00, my Instagram handle, and you can look up my followers. I got a fitness coach. He's helping me with that part. I'm working on some music, trying to get I'm just living my life to its fullest, because why not? Do I really want to work a 9 to 5 all my life? No, but I'll work a 9 to 5 to get to where I want. So, build relationships, network. Hopefully, on my travels and on my journey, I'll meet others just like me who want to like link up, make a team, support each other, grow each other, build each other up. You know, you're only as strong as your weakest link. From my experience in my travels, people forget about me pretty easily. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone here in Missouri, like all the people I used to talk to before I left, I bet you they all forgot about me. All the people in Michigan, before like I messaged them and stuff, I bet you they all forgot about me too. I remember everybody. I may not remember names, but I remember faces. Like faces, yeah, dude. Like, if I have met you and we've actually like had a full on conversation, I'm gonna remember you. Like, there was this dude at Amazon. He came up to me and he was like, "Nice to see you again." And I was like, "Yep, nice to see you again too." He was at the plant in Amazon. He was up in Amazon mom. Yeah, we're just figuring it out, man. Kind of just taking it slow. Comeback story, baby. Comeback story, baby. You know, hey man, I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of lying. It's like this is, in this moment and in this world and in this surreal moment of my life, this is who I am. My name is Jordan Alexander Riley, a black sheep. I am an outcast, and I'm going to figure out a way to be successful and break through the wall that I need to break through to get to where I want to be. I know if I really want to be taken seriously in the professional world, I have to be professional. I have to be respectful. I have to grow more mentally. I know that where I'm at right now, God bless my friend. God bless him for letting me stay here, and his mother let me stay here and, like relax and like get myself together. But this is not, I'm not gonna, what happens here stays here. Just like what happens in the military stays in the military. Like, I went and I talked about myself. I didn't talk about what happened to me in the military. I'm not going to, because it's not up to me. Like, what happens in the military stays in the military. What happens in this house stays in this house. It's not really my business. I'll keep it moving, right? But to my audience, my freaking I think I have like 4 subscribers. My 4 subscribers, my little audience. If I ever figure out, because like it doesn't really like show me, like if I can figure out who you guys are, I'll follow you guys and like support your journey, and hopefully you guys can get farther than I have gotten farther in life. I will say that I have a lot of experience. I worked like a lot of different jobs, and I'm gonna get to where I want to go. I just have to trust the process, man. And the process just sucks, because if you knew who I really was as a person, then you would know this is not how I live life, and this is not how I am at all. No, dude, not at all. I'm telling you right now, when I got my first apartment when I was 19, that motherfucker was clean. I didn't have the most stuff, but I had enough stuff to get me by and to keep me happy. And the goal is to get myself back to that point so I can start working on getting a house. My goal is to get a house. Will I get a house? I do know that if I want to attract the type of women I'm looking for, I have to be better. I have to grow more. I have to be more mature. And I'm working on yeah. I I was trying to make these about like 30 minutes, so I got 8 more minutes. Try to do 30 minutes, be consistent. That's that's one of my personal goals. I think I figured out a podcast idea, and I'm gonna work on. Hey, I will say this: in business, you're in competition with everybody. So like, I'm telling you right now, a lot of the business ideas I've had, people probably have thought about them, they just never acted upon them, which isn't a big deal. So yeah, I'm just taking it slow. I have a couple. I've been working on my businesses too. Like I've been going to like video calls that help with small businesses. Been going to those. Um, a lot of the stuff I'm doing, other people are doing. So like, if I talk about it, it's not really going to. Like I said, if I can't get set up here in a year, I'm leaving, and I already have my other places picked out where I'm going. You know what? If I really need to, I'll go back to Detroit, and if I really have to put on the persona to like protect myself, Amen. It is what it is. I'm not going to step on people, but I'm not gonna get pushed around, and you're not gonna kick me while I'm down. I'm just not like that. It is what it is. I will say that I'm sober. I've been sober from everything. I smoked a little bit of weed, like not even a gram. It's not gonna hurt you. At the end of the day, it's a hurt. With what's going on in my life, I haven't really drank alcohol at all. All I did was smoke like a baby blunt. Through all of this, I'm telling you right now, I know people from my past who'd be doing way worse things right now. So I'm doing pretty good mentally, emotionally, physically. Yeah, dude. I'm just taking it slow, man. I'm trying to find my way, figure out what's going on. I will say this: if you let the world squish you, the world will squish you. Do not let the world squish you. Do not be like me. What's going on right now is not supposed to be the deal. Chase your dreams. Be successful. Help others out as you can. The ladder system. As you're climbing, if you see somebody you can help and they're not going to pull you down, it takes like 5 seconds. Pull them up. Keep moving. You can't help everybody. That will hurt you. But help who you can as you go. I have a lot of ideas. I actually have a lot of business ideas. I'm keeping a lot of them to myself because I'm just not at that stage. I want to build it. One of my goals is to have a company. That company is going to be in multiple states. That company is going to do a lot of things. Will parts of my business be stolen as I go? Yeah, just because I'm one person and I can't protect all my stuff right now. It is what it is. I get it. And shoot, maybe my stuff didn't get stolen. Maybe somebody else thought of the same thing and they did it too. It is what it is. Like, I've learned that business is very competitive. I've learned the world is pretty competitive. You just gotta go with the flow. And as you go in life, you will find people who are going to be there for you. You're going to find people who actually care about you. There's a lot of people who pretend. Find your tribe. Find the people that are going to support you. Find the people that are going to care about you. Not care about what you're doing in life. Not care about your status. Not care about your money. Not care about this, your clothes, nothing. People that are going to care. And if you ever get in the fighting room and you have people tell you that you can't do it, you can't fight, fluff them. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck them. You can do anything you want in this world. Do not let people put their limitations on you, and do not let people get in your way. Like I said, don't be like me. Take care of your responsibilities. Take care of your family. A lot of my family and friends issues is because I didn't work on my relationships as I went on with time. Like, as I went on with life, I was so focused on with what I had going on that I didn't talk to other people. So like now, when I have when I'm right now in this situation and I want to talk to people, no one's gonna talk to me because their lives have been going on for so long with me out of it, right? So don't be like me. Work on relationships. Try to communicate with people. You are not toxic for reaching out to people and messaging them. You're only toxic if you do it like every day. If you say like crazy stuff all the time. I've been called a lot of things, and I know who I am as a person, and I know my spirit. I've leaned on faith on my journey, but like I'm definitely more spiritual, and I know that for a fact. I believe in God. God's blessing me in different ways. God is guiding me on how to live my life and how to get to where I want to go. But spiritually, I gotta make sure spiritually I'm spiritually sound. I'm learning that as I go and as I grow, my spirit grows too. I mean, I'm not quitting. I'm not doing drugs. I'm sober. I'm gonna leave here Friday, and I'm gonna go live on the streets until I work enough to get the hours that I need to buy a car. And then when I get a car, to the next step, to the next step, to the next step. Should I be doing all these things that I'm doing right now as I'm about to become homeless? Probably not, but I don't have time to waste. If I want to achieve my dreams, you have to go after them. And if there's a will, there's a way. You got to make a way. I may not be the strongest person. I may not be the most intelligent person, but you will find out in these vlogs that I have the most will. And I wish I knew how to quit, because if I knew how to quit, my life would be easier. My mother didn't raise a quitter, even if she was embarrassed of me. I'm not a quitter, and I don't plan on quitting now. I want to say thank you to everyone who's going to watch this, everyone who can take the time to watch this. And hopefully you guys are doing well in your journey. Hopefully I can see you guys post on YouTube and I can support it as I go along with my journey. And hopefully you guys can support my journey. Hopefully we can build a community, as the weakest person in your community, and just keep on growing. The whole point of this is to keep growing. And I want to say thank you, everybody.